As you can see, this is a project called Retail Warehouse Automation System. This is the user screen, and we will be providing the username and password along with the email ID. There are four kinds of users, namely the administrator, the sales manager, the inventory manager, the salesperson. Along with that, we have a vendor, which we will be seeing in the next slides or the next moments. Let me first show when we are clicking on the administrator, on how we can go into the administrator. Okay, for the administrator we have set the user ID to be 1, the email ID is given as Sumit Sharma, and his password is Sumit1970. And when we press the login button, we will go to the page where we will get the administrator login, where we have links like change password, where as per the user, if the user wants to, or the administrator wants to change his old password with a new password, we can do as such. For suppose if we want to see, okay, what is the old password of the administrator. Okay, what we have to do, we have to first find where the administrator is actually. We have saved the administrator logins in the user table, and these are the password that has been written as Sumit1970. So I am typing here Sumit1970 and updating into some Sumit197. Okay, when I press submit, it will say that okay, your password has been updated successfully. Now let's validate. Again, performing the query. So let's start from user. We can see that okay, the password has been updated from Sumit1970 to Sumit197. Coming to the next link, which is we say that add new employee. As an administrator, the administrator can add any new person which can be of any of the following roles, like administrator or inventory manager or sales manager or a salesperson. Coming to the third link, which is called as change price of item. We have the items that are inventory depending upon the category code. Like category code, like suppose we can have cotton. We have a unique ID associated with it, which is called as product ID or item code. In short, under cotton we can have many other items like subcategory. We can have basket weave, or we can have chiffon, or we can have PCDT, some sort of things like that. Apart from that, we can enter the price of the items or the subcategory items that we have in the inventory. Following, going to the fourth link, which is called as add category. If we want to add any new product along with their category code, we can do so. And similarly with the name delete category, you can also understand what we are going to do. Now coming to the logout button, it will log out the current user, maybe the administrator. Now coming to the other users, which are more of the same nature as the administrator works, but with different fields and different works, or different JSPs that have been linked with the users. The next most important functionality will be of a vendor, who will be the actual customer of the total website that we have designed. So now coming to, are you a vendor? We will be asking the credentials of the vendor who will be a customer. For example, we have already created a person named Ratan Mehta, and his password be ratan@gmail.com. Now to see what are the credentials of the vendor, that is Ratan Mehta, we have to select from something for a table called as vendor. When we go out there, we will see that okay, here there is person called Ratan Mehta. He doesn't have a password, and his email ID is rocking223@gmail.com. Since the password is not mandatory, and his date of birth is 1971-02-04. When you click on the login button, it will not go in inside, or show the credentials, or show the page of the vendor, because we didn't have the password. So let us see for some other vendor. Coming to the vendor screen, you have the links, like all the perform actions that he can perform, like show inventory, where the user will be shown the total list of all the items that are present in the inventory, followed by a place order button, where the customer can select the customer, means like item ID, category code, enter the quantity that will be that the customer wants to order. Then he will be shown some what are the orders that have been already placed by him, followed by generate bill, where we will be presenting a PDF file of the bill that will be generated. It will be saved on the hard disk of the customer, and followed by delete order. Whatever the customer have already ordered and wants to delete from the bill, or the from the order that he wants to place with the the company, he can do so using a delete button followed by log out. This total demo will show what the actual working of this website is. Thank you.